Hi there, Brett here, and I just got an email from a client. He's asking how he can create a holiday looping campaign. So what he wants is when his customers come into his business, he wants to be able to send them the next relevant holiday email, and then he wants that to be able to send the next relevant holiday email after that, so on and so forth, and then just loop that so that basically it's the same campaign, and he might make some tweaks here and there, but it just will loop itself on those specific holidays. So I'm going to give you a couple of examples here of how I might approach the building that inside of Infusionsoft or even Keap. So the first thing you want to do is create a looping mechanism within Infusionsoft or Keap within the campaign builder. And what you want to do is do two goals like this, tag goals, and between them you're going to have a sequence. So it'll look just like this. Now I've already created a looping one in here. It's called holiday loop campaign start. It's my kind of nomenclature to just remind myself to watch out. This tag actually does start something, and then I want to do it here as well. And then these are the holiday emails. So here's how I would approach that. I would do it right. The first thing I would do is I would remove that tag so that it can get applied later on. So I'm going to remove the holiday loop. And then I'm also going to apply it. So I'm just going to copy that over and hit apply now. I'm going to apply it 365 days later. And what that's going to do is basically loop this every year. So any day at 8 a.m. So what I've got here is a looping process. So as of right now, this is a blank campaign that will just basically drop people in, and every 365 days it'll just loop itself. So sort of helpful. You can kind of see that's the starting point, but there's still some missing things. So the next thing is I want to now create new sequences here, new like flows for each holiday. So I think most people, so I'm gonna come down here to the start. I think most people will look at this date timer and think, yeah, I've got a holiday, let's say here in the States, Valentine's Day, February 14th. So they'll come here and, oops, sorry, not that one, this date timer here. And they'll choose February 14th. Now the problem is you can see here is it has a specific date and you can't tell it to ignore the date. So, you know, this will work for 2020, but it's basically it's not gonna work for any year after 2020. So I don't want that. What I do want is a delay timer. And this is where you can start to get a little more flexible. So what I want to do in this case is I'm going to choose no delay, and then I'm going to choose a day of the week, a day of the month at that's the 14th. So right now it says, you can see in the summary, run on the 14th of any month at, let's say, 8 a.m. Now you can see that it's starting to get really close to what I want, but in this case Valentine's Day is always February 14th. So I'm going to choose specific months and February. So now it says run on the 14th in February at 8 a.m. And I'm going to go ahead and save that. And then I'm going to drag out my email, put that in, and this would say, Valentine's Day. And that would be that email. So you can use these delay timers to your advantage here to do those complex type setups here. So it's not just wait 3 days and then send an email. It's very specific. So another one that you can use, at least here in the States, is that Thanksgiving is always on the it's either always on the 3rd or the 4th Thursday of November. You can do either one. I can't remember exactly what it is, but let me just show you here really quickly. You come in here and you go to delay timer. And now we're going to say again, no delay. And I want to do a day of the week. And I want this to be the, I'm going to say the 4th Thursday. Sorry if I'm wrong, of specific month, which is November. So again, here's the summary. Run on the 4th Thursday in November. And I actually just want that to be at 8 a.m. Again, you can change it to the 3rd or 4th depending on which is the right one. But that little feature gives you just a couple of more options, as you can see as well. And then this will be Thanksgiving. And then you can just continue to do this for as many holidays as you would like. So this is really the approach that I would take for building this out. Then what'll happen is that your person will drop into this campaign. They'll go through all of the holidays. They should, and then this loop will kick in and it'll start them over in this process, and then they should go through all the holidays again at that point. So hopefully this is helpful. Hopefully this helps you set up a little more of an automated promotion system. And if you have any questions, please hit me up in the comments below, and I look forward to chatting with you there. Thanks.